Hey folks, Reviewy McReviewface coming back at you, and today we're talking about Terry Fox. And in particular today we're talking about Terry Fox's sneakers, because I was lucky enough to get my hands on a pair of Terry Fox 40th anniversary Adidas sneakers. So for those of you who don't know, Terry Fox was just another healthy young Canadian back in the late 70s when unfortunately he developed cancer. He ended up having one of his legs amputated because of that cancer, and shortly thereafter decided that he was going to run across Canada on his prosthetic leg to support cancer research. His goal was to get every Canadian to donate $1. The Terry Fox Foundation has raised hundreds of millions of dollars that's gone directly to cancer research, helping us to hopefully one day find a cure. So Adidas originally supplied Terry Fox with his shoes for his Marathon of Hope. So in the 40th anniversary, they decided to recreate the Terry Fox shoe. So we're going to crack that open and take a look inside. So popping open the box here, the first thing you'll see is on the tissue paper here is a recreation of the letter that Terry sent November 3rd, 1979 to Adidas, telling them about himself and that he was hoping to do this run and looking for sponsorship. And Adidas actually did send him quite a few pairs of shoes to help him. So recreation of that letter is very nice. Then we get to the shoe itself. So here's the shoes. You've got the suede around the front here, suede on the back as well. You've got the gold embossed Terry Fox right there. Sole is just a nice simple sole, very simple design, very classic design. And then on the insole as well here, you'll also see it says 40 years Terry Fox. Shoelaces here, so you've got the commemorative shoelaces here that just simply say on the side one of his famous quotes, somewhere the hurting must stop. And, you know, that's what we can hope for. So I got to be careful. I am going to be a little careful with the paper here because I don't want to wreck that. So first question I've been asked by a lot of people when they heard that I got my hands on a pair of these 40th anniversary Terry Fox shoes was, so what are you going to do with them? Are you going to put them away? You going to sell them on eBay? And yeah, you know, because there was a limited run of this shoe, they sold out immediately. And I have seen these shoes running for between $400 and $1,000 Canadian on eBay. I understand from Adidas' point of view, obviously, you know, they're donating the proceeds from these shoes to cancer research, which is phenomenal. But at the same time, like, they're not going to make a million of these shoes and have it become their bestseller, and then no one's buying regular Adidas. So great of them to do this partnership. It is unfortunate, though, that means that there is a secondary market for these shoes, and a lot of that money, unfortunately, is just going into the pockets of these shoe scalpers and not going back to cancer research. If you are watching this video and you are in the process of or have sold a pair of the Terry Fox sneakers on eBay, I highly encourage you maybe to just make a small donation out of the profits there to the Terry Fox Foundation. They do great work. So the question is, yes, what am I going to do with my shoes? And I'm going to answer that by showing you a different pair of shoes. These shoes eventually are going to look like these shoes. Now these are a pair of Adidas Gators, which obviously are much loved shoes. I have worn these things to death. You can see the original pattern there has been worn completely flat here. The sides on here have actually split. Now what you might not be able to tell is that this apparently is actual alligator skin. This was part of a commemorative special edition set of Adidas that were put out. There were only 750 pairs of these made worldwide. There's only a couple pairs floating out there, and they're running around the $400 to $600 Canadian. So I really would have been smarter to stick them in their box, shove them in their closet, and never wear them. But I am more of a fan of taking a good pair of sneakers and putting them to good use than I am of trying to make an investment out of them. So it may not make sense financially, but I wore these Gators to death. These Terry Fox shoes are going to see the same fate. I may put the special laces away, but that's going to be about it. I'm going to be wearing these every single day. But hey, you know what? It's all fine and good to talk about how they look. Let's go check out how they wear. They have a much different fit and feel than a more modern sneaker. I think what you're going to see with these, if you try them on, the tongue there is pretty flat. Sidewalls all the way around here also very thin. Top of the sneaker very thin as well. Almost no lift in the back heel here, so this is not a lot of drop to the toe. Pretty thin. You can feel a lot through the sole of this. Width-wise, if you have a wide foot, you might find these are a bit of a tight fit. Very comfortable shoe, just a different feel. Yeah, more of like a slipper feel than a sneaker feel, but a very comfortable shoe. But hey, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just telling you about some sneakers. I'm reviewing McReviewface, and I will see you next review.